Hey beautiful people, I hope everyone is having a blessed day in spite of it all. What I did is I did a little shellfish mukbang today, and I want to do a little disclaimer before I get it in and tell you what I have. Um, at this time where people are wondering where their last meal is coming from, I want you to know that I truly understand. And my disclaimer is that I have a deep freezer. And because we live in a state where there are so many hurricanes and actually I've been taught since childhood to have a deep freeze. Because believe it or not, y'all, I remember the blizzard of 1968. Gary, Indiana. Check it out, y'all. 68 or 69. But anyway, Mama used to freeze milk and, all kind of stuff in the deep freezers. But anyway, that's my little disclaimer. So I had these crab legs and stuff. They're in my freezer. So what I have is I did some crab legs, corn on the cob, some potatoes. The potatoes in the bag that you steam. You could steam them in the bag, but I prefer to not steam them in the bag. I wash them off and everything. Some shrimp and some egg and a little Eckrich turkey sausage. You know I have my Dasani water nearby and my Louisiana seafood sauce from the Cajun seafood restaurant. And I also have cucumber and tomato salad. I'm sure you all can see that. Cucumber and tomato salad. And this cucumber and tomato salad, the only thing I have on here is a few little herbs. And rice vinegar. Is it rice vinegar? Yeah, rice vinegar. It has sort of a sweet taste to it. And it's good for vegetables and stuff like that. But like I said, I hope everyone is having a blessed day today. Long as I get to wake up the next day, I'm always having a great day. Amen. Ooh, we are. Yes, I cleaned the shrimp. Had to clean the shrimp. You know what I'm going for first. You know, I made a fish dipping sauce, right? But I tell y'all, that stuff is so strong. That I don't want to use it. I don't really want to open it up. Oh, and I also have some Meyer lemon here, you all. I've told you all about that on my previous videos. And I have it in my water as well. The Meyer lemon is more like a cross between an orange and a lemon. In other words, it's not as tart as a lemon, actual lemon. And I have to tell you that it is really delicious. It really is. My Heart Warriors, what I did is I boiled the potatoes. And some seasoning water. mm. And they're so meaty. And you'll find that those little golden potatoes, excuse me, or the little red potatoes in the bag that you steam, you'll find that they are, they won't have that starch in the water when you're boiling them. I'm loving this, y'all. This large bowl is just for visual effects. This is actually not a lot of food. And you all know how I love my vegetables. And my boiled eggs, especially in the seafood. Speaking of seasonings, you all know I love to have, for my food to be tasty and flavorful. Even though I have to have a heart healthy diet, it's very important that I enjoy my food too, because I love good food. I'm going to share with you some of the seasonings or spices that I use. And I got these spices from, what is that place? Home Furnishings? Home? Is it Home? It's not Burlington or anything like that. It's some type of home furnishing. Almost like Michael's. If you live here in Jacksonville, I think you know what I'm talking about. You may know what I'm talking about on Western Boulevard Extension. And Michael's that's moved down there and it's next to Michael's. I think it's called Home Furnishings or something like that. But anyway, they have a section over there devoted to cooking or chefs or whatever. And I can tell you all, the different spices. Yeah, I know I like sweet corn, don't you? Yes, I do. And I only did one cluster because I knew I wasn't going to eat two, you know. I got my you know I call them crackers. But I got them this time, y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all know what's so good though? Pineapple and pineapple and shrimp. So good, y'all. Pineapple and shrimp. I also got a little Japanese drink here. It's a coconut milk drink, but they have different flavors. And they have different little bits of, I think either coconut or banana and something in there. And it's tasty. I had the other flavor. I can't remember which one it was, but I've had another flavor before. Mm-hmm. This is awesome. There's a lot of comfort recipes and that I know and that I would like to share with you, especially during this time that we're going through it. And for ones who have a family, those who have a families, you have to stretch that dollar. Mm-hmm. It's going to be good when I get it, y'all. I don't like using scissors. I see most people using scissors and stuff like that. Because I be to mess around and hurt myself with some scissors. So don't want to do that. And actually it is, it's actually cooked really good. It's not overcooked or anything. Just a matter of getting that bad boy out the shell, that's all. Just a matter of getting it out the shell. Mm-hmm. Love it, love it, love it. Gotta love it, y'all. Have to love it. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, in my area, well, I hope that in North Carolina, and I hope they have it in other places as well. They have a time when you can shop early. It's for seniors and it's for It's for seniors and people who are at risk. Walmart is on Tuesdays from 7 to 8. From 7 to 8. And Food Lion don't have that, but Walmart has it. From 7 to 8 in the morning. If you are one of those people who are at risk, or if you are a senior, you have an hour to shop, you know. So, I think that's pretty cool. Remember, y'all, you're never lonely as long as you have yourself. As long as you have you, you're never lonely, because you know what? I consider myself to be the best company to me that I know. Speaking of big meals, speaking of meals and stuff, you know, for families, what I used to do and still do to this day is, if I get large family packages of ground beef or large family packages of pork chops, center cut now, or for me, for heart health, center cut. Or if I get chicken breast, like last night, what I did is I had a family pack of chicken breast in there, and after washing it and, you know, drying, seasoning them, and baking them. So I don't need all that butter, but I got some juice in here. And so I baked all this chicken. And so some parts I'll use for soup. I'll make a soup and freeze. Another part, I can make some chicken tacos. Later on today, I'll make some chicken tacos this evening. And the other made chicken sandwiches. Or if you wanted to have a side of rice or some veggies or something with it, did that. But there's so many things that you can do so that your meals will last. I know produce is expensive. It's been expensive before this situation happened, but it's so expensive that get you some canned. Some canned fruits. I know, and then what you do is you drain that syrup off of it. Speaking of fruit, if you have bananas at your house, and they're going, excuse me, and they're going bad, freeze them. Make sure you rinse them off, because it's important to rinse the banana peel off because it has bacteria and dirt on it, right? Still, even from the grocery store. So you have all that, you have that on there. And when you slice into it, it could be transferred. So, always wash the banana peel off before you get ready to eat it. And I freeze mine. For those who don't really care to have breakfast or heavy breakfast in the morning, or they just want something like a pick-me-up, let me tell you. Banana, honey, silk milk, or milk, whatever milk you like. And peanut butter. And you blend that. You blend that up and come back and holler at me. You come back and talk to me after you've done that and tasted it. Because I'm going to tell you, it's good. It's good. I'm going to tell you why I'm smiling about this egg. I have to tell you all a story about eggs, or my experience. When I was in 3rd grade, I went to this school. When I was in 3rd grade, I went to this school that was predominantly white, but it was a small school, and it was just temporary, right? But that was my first experience with someone outside of my family passing away, because I had a student. There was a student there, one of my classmates. I never forget, her name was Kathy. Beautiful, with black hair, dark features. And she had passed away from, I think it was pneumonia. Yes, she had passed away from pneumonia. But I had another classmate, his name was Donald, white boy too. Donald had this blonde hair, blue eyes, and it always seemed like he had on blush because his cheeks were always rosy. Donald used to, during lunch, the school was so small that during lunch hour, we would have to sit at our desks because we didn't have a cafeteria, you know. Wherever you studied, then, you know, you ate. So we had to bring our lunch every day, of course. Every day, Donald's parent or mom, whatever, every day Donald would sit next to me, but every day, I mean every day, he had an egg salad sandwich. His mama sent him to school with an egg salad sandwich. I used to have ham and cheese, or bologna and cheese, or salami and cheese, you know, some chips or something, some fruit, you know. My lunch was always on point. one day, I traded my sandwich. I know he didn't like, the egg salad sandwich, so, I traded him one of my sandwiches. Ever since that day, Donald, every day, I would trade him my sandwich for egg salad sandwich. Because I like the egg salad sandwich. And his mama made really good egg salad sandwich, so, hey. But y'all, I can't even think about boiled egg. I can't even look at eggs without thinking about that. But I always thought that was so cute. Because our teacher, Miss Gregonis, 3rd grade now, y'all. 3rd grade teacher, Miss Gregonis, white lady with long blonde hair, look almost like the hippie type. I mean, just an overflow, I'm not going to say overwhelming personality because it was nice. Just an overflow of energy. And you can tell that she loved her job, being a teacher. Well, every day before we started class, Mr. Gregonis we would sing. And back then you could they had the little phonograph, if you would, in the classroom. Miss Gregonis, we come in there, and she put that record on. It's 2 songs that we're gonna sing before we start our morning. Feeling Groovy and Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. If I don't know those 2 songs, frontwards and backwards, even to this day, my name ain't Flawed Beautifully. Whoops. And that fell on the floor. My name ain't Flawed Beautifully. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Yes. And then the other one, kicking in that other one with Feeling Groovy and all that stuff. Y'all got my little hands. I bought 2 different type of little hands. I bought the glow in the dark, and then I also bought the regular ones, dark skin tone. Yeah. It's gonna be funny trying to see me use those things. It's gonna be so funny trying to see me use those things. But I saw Steph and Tosh use them, and I'm gonna tell you, I was laughing. Oh, I was just laughing. I was laughing so hard. You know I know what to do. You know I know what to do. Sis here don't play around in the kitchen. get that out of there. You know I don't play around. That little bone, or what, not bone, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh, it's back there. Oh well. But I would like some more of this tomato and cucumber. My chopstick fell. I mean, my chopsticks fell. But that's okay. Because one monkey don't stop no show. Meyer lemon, y'all. Because you can see, you know it's sweeter because you can see from the peel. You see the peel is more orange. It's more of an orange color. While the lemon is a little much more of a yellow color. I really hope everyone is staying safe out there. Well, I pray that everyone is staying safe out there. Because for the ones who are violating the rules per se, or you know, the stay-at-home order, please think about not just your grandparents. Think about your parents. Just think about someone else. You know. Don't you want your kids to grow up with their grandparents? You know, if it's possible. You want your parent, your somebody to be able to walk down the aisle. You want, you know. Most of all, love other people as if they were your family, especially right now. I'm kind of glad that there's a stay-at-home order. But people still refuse to abide by it. And one thing I find myself saying daily, it's wow. Excuse me, wow, America. We have one job to do. And that's to stay home so this thing won't spread. One job. And some are failing miserably. Enough of that. When I tell y'all it's good, believe it. When somebody show you who they are, believe it. I'm going to leave y'all with a little something that I made up. I don't know if it's going to be in the beginning of this video, in the middle, or at the end. But y'all know I love to write, so I'm going to leave y'all a little something. The juice from that stuff. Ugh. That juice is. It's all up in this. It is crab meat. I also want you all to know that I'm praying for our nation as well. I'm praying for our nation. Before I lay my head down at night. And I want to thank each and every one of you all for rocking with me. You rock with me. I thank you. And I'm going to let you know, you rock with me, you can't go wrong. And when you all are out there, this is only a suggestion because I do this, and I've done it even before all this started. Is say I'm at the store. Excuse me. And they have a sale on green beans. So I decided that, you know what? I need to go ahead and grab some of the green beans. But since they're on sale like this, let me go ahead and grab some extra because you know what? My neighbor, someone may want some green beans as well. Just helping each other out. You can't always, and I know in particular, especially now, excuse me, y'all, it's a bug here. You can't always give money, but there's so many things that you can do for others to help them. And it doesn't, you know, have to cost you money or even be, or at least not even be expensive, you know. In other words, sometimes it's good to think about somebody else besides yourself. That's all I'm saying. Because I will tell you, your reward for doing so will come back. And it's not because you've asked for it. But I guarantee you, it'll come back twofold to you. Y'all know designer is on point. This was a fantastic meal. And probably made some chicken tacos today from the chicken breast, but it won't be too much for me. And if I want to use the chicken taco breast, I'm gonna shred it up or whatever and do chicken tacos. So you can always use it as a salad. Put on a salad. Yeah. But as I said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Hold up. I think I have to repeat myself. Please, sir, ma'am, before you click that off, can you please make sure that you share it with everybody you know? And this coconut milk drink, it is the bomb. I want to say it's coconut in it. And you can see it in there. I love those things. I just discovered them maybe about a month ago. So, anyway, you all have a blessed day. Make sure you're good to yourself. Make sure you're good to others. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share with any and everyone that you know. Let them know what I'm doing out here. And be safe. Blessings to everyone.